It's time to rethink weight loss in perimenopause and pause menopause. And if you're tired of doing all the right things, clean eating, the supplements, moving your body, drinking more water, fasting, but you still find yourself 20, 30 pounds overweight, or those last 10 pounds that just don't go away, keep watching. After 8 years doing everything right, I was still inflamed, 30 pounds overweight, and quite frustrated. So I know firsthand how you're feeling if that is your story too. I was tired of all the conflicting advice, of feeling like extreme restriction was the only option, and of spending so much of my precious time and energy thinking about food and the scale from the moment that I opened my eyes until when I went to bed. I thought in my 40s I would be over this, but not really. Looking back, what I really wanted was to wear shorts during summer days and feel comfortable in my own skin. To be able to tuck in my white shirt into my jeans. To wear fun clothes again without worrying about it grabbing me in the wrong spots. And yes, there is power in loving what you see in the mirror, no matter your size. But I do feel amazing in my body today, and I'm not shy about it. And regardless of what the body positivity police may say, honor your desires. If you want this, let me show you how to get the body you want today. I will walk you through how I quantum leaped into a body that is 30 pounds lighter and maintain it with ease by rethinking weight loss in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, what I like to call weight release or weight loss from the inside out. This is also the story of my client Suzanne, who in her 60s, she released 20 plus pounds and learned exactly how to eat, move, and live to support her goals. And I will share a little bit more about what Suzanne did in just a moment. So if you feel ready to finally feel weightless, to become the one who can release the weight, the one in your friends group who figured this out the natural way, let's dive in. And quickly before we begin, if you know that you're ready to take the first step in your weight release transformation and experience what I'm about to share with you, I would like to invite you to join me for Weightless. Release the weight, reclaim the woman. This 2-day experience will show you what is possible so you too can quantum leap into the body you want. Details on how to join can be found below this video. To get us started, I want to define what a quantum leap is, so we are on the same page. There is the scientific context of a quantum leap, which in quantum physics refers to, say, an electron jumping from one state to another. And a quantum leap also refers to a breakthrough, a sudden change in circumstances. I am referring to the latter. What's important here is that we no longer think about time linearly, meaning there's no calorie counting, then entering a calorie deficit, then expecting a linear reduction in weight, none of that boring stuff, which doesn't even work in peri and postmenopause anyways. Instead, I want to give you the keys to the castle so you can apply leverage and make powerful shifts on the things that actually matter. And like me and many of my clients, see your body transform no matter your age. But first things first, if you are a woman with a cell phone and Wi-Fi, you were probably bombarded with unhelpful, persistent messaging telling you to fear your menopausal years. And if you're still in perimenopause, there's so much negativity and confusion about what's to come and how to best support your body. I've been in this industry for a decade and I've seen it all. And a lot of the women that I work with first come to me because they felt that their bodies had turned against them. For some, the weight came on overnight. To many, the old methods of weight reduction stopped working. Everything started to feel unpredictable, like a switch had been flipped. And in a way, perimenopause can be a tipping point when switches actually get turned on in your DNA and symptoms such as weight gain, higher inflammation, poor sleep quality actually become a thing. But your body is not the enemy. Aging is not synonymous with decline, and gaining 10 pounds every decade that passes does not have to be your destiny. Your body is the messenger, and your symptoms are actually signals that need decoding. Your body holds the map, your DNA, and the miracle you've been waiting for. Your body is your best friend. I wrote an entire book on the topic. And you have so much innate wisdom in your body. But we need to know what is going on so we can, one, support it properly, and two, stop interfering with our natural processes. You don't need to outsmart your body. You need to understand your design, mind and body. Your quantum leap happens when you become the woman who lives, chooses, desires, eats, moves, dresses, speaks, and receives from the version of you who already has the body she wants. And if you're asking, what are the main causes of weight gain and perimenopause? I recorded another video on the topic, so I will link it at the end of this one, so we can focus on solutions for today. If you are over 40, please stop trying to eat less, move more. This advice is not good enough and it will not give you the results you want. And I know you have no time to waste on bad advice. The recipe for success is actually quite simple, and it is precision plus identity plus environment. Let me break it down. The 3 ingredients of our weight release recipe. Precision is about knowing exactly what your body needs so we can solve the right problem. I use functional DNA testing to map how your body is designed so we can be very strategic about what to do. This is not what worked for me or what worked for most of my clients. This is what is actually right for you in a fully personalized way. If you remember my client Suzanne, she also told me that functional DNA testing was a game changer. I learned my genetic risk factors and how epigenetics allows me to influence my health in a positive way. The second ingredient is identity, which speaks to your mindset, your beliefs, your perspectives, and the energetics, the magic that can make a quantum leap possible. The number one mistake I see women make is to try to change a behavior before identity. There is a huge difference between someone who is trying to drink less versus becoming someone who does not drink, as an example. Can you see the difference? How we think, how we make decisions, and what becomes available completely shifts, and getting results become about who you are, not what you do. And lastly, number 3, environment. And by environment, those who you surround yourself with. If I look at my life, I've invested a lot over the years to get exclusive access to rooms where I could be around other women, inspired by those doing amazing things, leading the path and getting incredible results. We calibrate to the environment around us. So I created a private container where like-minded women get together, where we do high leverage transformational coaching, and where I help you set a high standard for what you allow in your life, because living a beautiful life that you are in love with, in a body that you feel comfortable in, is absolutely available to you. By the way, if you're hearing this and you want to finally learn to release weight in a natural and efficient way in perimenopause and menopause, grab your ticket to Weightless. I am hosting this exclusive 2-day experience where desire, beauty, lightness, power, identity becomes the path to releasing weight naturally. Not another diet, not by obsessing over every bite, and definitely not by turning weight loss into a part-time job. Inside this 2-day experience, we will move through the Weightless roadmap, where transformation feels inevitable because we first calibrate to the version of you who is sure that her current patterns are not just a food problem. The one that knows she does not need another diet, she's ready for a new paradigm, a completely different path, a true feminine mind-body way to understand and support her body. So if you're ready for your quantum leap, join me for Weightless and click the link below this video to grab your spot. The woman I love to work with is not just trying to lose weight. She is ready to reclaim herself. And in case it is not clear by now, midlife is not a crisis. It is your awakening, a time of growth and much greater self-expression. It bears repeating, aging is not a decline. It is our design. Reason why I'm so passionate about telling women the truth about what is going on and give you the tools you need to get results you seek in a more efficient but also empowered way. This is a time of deep transformation for women. And when women stop asking what is wrong with me and they start asking, who am I becoming now? And how can I honor my body in the process? And that is what sets my heart on fire. This is the fuel that gets me out of bed, inspired to do this work every single day. It is time for your quantum leap. Let's do this together. Join me for Weightless below. It's time to start your weight release journey by reclaiming yourself. The link can be found below this video, and be sure to watch this video next if you want to understand what actually causes weight gain in midlife and beyond.